One. New tonight, if you're a voter on Oahu, you may soon get an updated postcard from the elections office.
That's because the city had to remail thousands of election notification postcards due to errors on some of the original ones. KITV4's Ali Duclo explains what happened.
The city resent 17,000 of these election notification postcards out of an abundance of caution, but officials tell me the actual number of flawed cards is likely smaller than that.
The vendor was not actually able to isolate exactly who received the wrong card. So anytime we saw evidence of it occurring in a given run, we just mailed entirely to that mailing list.
The election notification postcards confirm you are registered to vote by mail and inform you of which district you're voting in. Honolulu's Elections Division mailed out 471,000 of them last month. But days later, election officials were notified some had errors. These two postcards, for example, are for voters who live in the same home, but each one lists a different district. Of the 17,000 remailed,
16,000 of which are production error by our vendor. And then about 1,000 is errors where the districts have not changed from to the new 2022 districts. So this is a really tiny fraction of the number of yellow cards that we mailed.
Kauai's election office uses the same printer, Edward Enterprises. Voter cards from the special election last year for Kauai's prosecuting attorney got mixed up with cards for this year's election. Edward Enterprises re-delivered all 40,000 postcards. The Garden Isles elections administrator reports the postage alone cost tens of thousands of dollars.
I must say, appreciate that they took ownership of the error they made and took care of the remailing and the reprinting, so there was no cost to taxpayers.
Edward Enterprises also covered the costs for resending the election cards on Oahu. Honolulu voters say they're not discouraged by the mistake, and their outlook on the election process hasn't changed.
I trust the process implicitly, and it upsets me when these people, especially during the presidential campaign, they, criticize the process and they don't trust it. I truly trust our voting process.
This is the reason why we conduct these mailers early in the season. We still have 3 months to go until the election. We get this correct information out and make sure you go out and vote.
More information on the elections is on KITV.com. Ali Duclo, KITV4 Island News.